Well, I found something new.
Get lost, dog, before we turn our attention to you. Well, you're sitting on some cash, Grandpa. That's... I'm getting home, kid.
Thank you so much for what you've done. Thank you. I didn't know what to do. There are not many people a man like me can call on for help.
What did they want?
What everybody wants. Money. To feel strong. At first I thought they were here to take me away. Any moment now, they will take me away.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that.
Don't get an old man's hopes up. Unless... My daughter? Did she send you? She did, didn't she? Why else would you? Please, tell me. When can I see them?
No, that's not who sent me. You paid someone for an AUG permit. Do you remember?
Oh, yes. Those officers who stopped me. Sure, I remember. They charged me 3 times already. Said it was a very complicated process. I knew it wouldn't get me anywhere.
But you kept paying?
I was desperate. I would pay 100 more times if it meant I could stay close to my family, to what is left of them. I want to stay in Prague.
Why did you get augmented in the first place?
When my children had children, I wanted to keep up with them, mentally and physically. I wanted to take them to the park, push them on a swing. All of this was before the... you know.
Before the incident.
Right. Incident. How ironic, hmm? I get augmented so I can be closer to them, and now it's not permitted.
Where's your family now?
They're here in Prague. There are places I can go sometimes, from where I can catch glimpses of them, and at least I know they're all right.
You never speak to them?
Maybe someday. I think I still have a chance with my grandson. Children are better at forgiveness than adults. Is it not true?
They're better at forgetting. What happens if they catch you without a valid AUG permit?
They'll take me to that complex they built. Golem City.
Are you ready for that if it happens?
Not one bit. I'm an old man. I'd rather die somewhere that's familiar than live somewhere that's not. Golem City. Pfft. It's for criminals and revolutionaries. I am neither.
Here. This permit should fool anyone at a glance.
I remember the officer saying I would have to pay again. Is that true?
No, I'm not here to collect. I'm here to help.
I appreciate that. So, what now? Do I have to activate something? I can put on my nice coat if necessary. If I have to wait in line, I'll wait in line. I don't complain.
The situation's a little less legal than that.
Oh. Do you need me to break in somewhere?
I'll take care of it. Just try to keep a low profile until I figure out how to validate your number.
All right. I can do that. I will wait here.
Yeah, I'm the one that gets to have all the fun with the breaking and entering.
Milena, I met with both those AUGs you made permits for. Now what?
There's a computer at the government kiosk that handles the augment permit registry. You'll have to access it.
So now I gotta go
Hold
there.
that vote.
You mean break in?
The code to the server room is 6788. Be careful, there may be other forms of security.
Alright, I got it.
Push you aside for your odd... Good afternoon, sir. My name is Felice Allman, and I represent the Santo Group. We are looking for able-bodied augmented persons like you to help us create the future.
Don't take this the wrong way, but this might be the wrong town to hawk a dream of the future in.
Don't you think it's exactly the right one? Prague, a city with no respect for the choices its citizens made to become augmented. The choice you made.
And you're going to tell me Santos found a city that does respect us?
We're making it. You can't deny the world has to change. for the better this time. Augmentations helped us take great steps before, and we can do it again. In Rabia, a concept city, 3D printed, beyond state-of-the-art, a symbol of evolution.
In the deserts of Oman. I've seen the news stories. But Santo's not a charity, and I don't think your stakeholders are philanthropists.
That's why they've asked people like me to spread the word, to make an offer. Incentive-driven employment for any augmented person. You'll get a sponsored work permit for the duration of the city's construction.
And after that?
A guaranteed place in the residency lottery.
So you have them work for you, and then don't even guarantee them a spot in the utopia itself?
The future isn't something a corporation can create and sell at a premium. If anyone knows that, it's the Augmented.
Our augments were sold to us, weren't they? And we took them and we used them to change our lives. The future is a framework. Santo is the only corporation in the world to increase its augmented workforce in the past 2 years. Did you know that?
That must be convenient for a construction business.
It's the opposite. Our CEO's life has been threatened for supporting the legitimacy of augmented people. But he, Mr. Brown, understands that the augmented saw the future early and rushed to meet it.
So this incentive program, positioning Rabia for the Augs, it's all on Nathaniel Brown?
Everything. The industrial printing of the city, the archaeological design, the recruiting drive, even the street teams. Mr. Brown met us personally to sign off on us. Would you believe it?
Yeah, I think I would. Archaeological?
Architectural ecology. Rabia is zero footprint, fully self-sufficient. It is not just his solution for the augmented. It is his solution for cities. It is visionary. There is no other word for it.
Deranged?
Right. Unfortunately, most of the visionaries I've met were so busy chasing their grand plan, they lost sight of the little people. What guarantee do I have that life in Rabia is different than the segregation here? Or is that a lottery too?
Santo is the guarantee. We keep the rights to the city in perpetuity, never handing it off to people who want the augmented out of sight and out of mind.
But that's still exactly what you're doing. A city in a bubble, born from fear between augmented and non-augmented.
There have always been divisions in society. There always will be. That's why there are walls. Someone has to build the walls, and that's Santo.
Except again, that's not helping anything.
I thought the Udalek complex was Santo's future for the augmented. From what I've heard, it didn't go to plan.
Not to our plan. Utalek was supposed to be a low-cost, high-volume housing solution for transient workers. It was never meant to become what it has.
And why didn't Brown step in? Doesn't look good to have your name associated with an Aug ghetto.
It's out of our hands. Since the incident, it's been run by the Czech state and their police. That will never happen with Rabia.
You've given me a lot to chew on. I can't sign up with you on the spot.
Just consider it. What I've told you. I'm not trying to sell you the e-brochure of Rabia. You've seen it all anyway. They're just pictures and holograms. I want you to believe in the place.
And I want you to realize that the old adage of if you don't learn from history, you're doomed to repeat it, doesn't hold true when you consider that people are doomed to repeat it after learning history anyways. Adage, that's what I meant. Okay. Yeah, that's fucking useful.
Smells like police. Gosh.
City run by criminals and scum.
They may call it a new world order.
So where are we going? Very useful information. So you want me to go up there, but then you don't give me a waypoint. Okay, there it is. What's up?
Used to be a beautiful city. Now what?
Not much going on.
If you're not come soon enough.
Got problems already.
This is gonna be problematic. Oh. Maybe not. Thanks.
See what these hogs have done.
Now, I don't want to do my usual thing of, yeah, that's right, I've got a grenade. Anyways, my usual thing of throwing something to try and lure them.
For hours and preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through. In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia,
There we go.
hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the US, millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective used classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, Frank, the collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world. Despite whatever phrases the underground nation wants to use.
How far does that camera turn? Okay, not far enough to spot me. Eesh, that's a diggin'.
Our portable data solution.
Série koordinovaných výbuchů včera dopoledne ochromila Růžičkovo nádraží. O život přišlo několik desítek cestujících a ve městě se opět vzedmula vlna strachu z velkodušného teroristického
Need something that's throwable.
železniční doprava do Prahy byla přesměrována, zatímco forenzní vyšetřovatelé v troskách hledají. Do této chvíle ještě není jisté, kdo za útokem stojí, ale vzhledem k podobným
I'll get through the door. Thank you.
Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the August event, where millions of people lost their lives.
And it turns out I don't need something that's throwable. Okay, so I could put in the code, but you can still hack even without the code. Let's see. I want to get this one first, then.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
An overclock. Okay, there we go. Come on. Oh, that's a level 8? Wait, what?
Access denied.
Didn't realize I needed to capture that other node as well.
are the greatest concerns of the digital age, and we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns a priority to us. Information archived within the walls of Palisade Property Bank is beyond the legal
Oh, that's because
jurisdiction
there's
of the government.
3?
Assured anonymity. Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the best.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Around the clock, around the world. Always watching.
I am not going to risk
Access
transfer
granted.
and just go on and snag it.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Okay, nothing else to get other
Access
than what I've already
granted.
did. Goodbye, cameras.
Milena, I got into the AUG permit registry.
Hold on. That should give me access now as well.
Why am I seeing a security timer?
Probably because neither of us have done this before. Cross your fingers. I borrowed this employee ID from a guy in a bar.
Why does it say there's only one validation slot?
Shit. The city has quotas for this kind of thing. Prague is designed to regulate people to death.
What does that mean?
The system won't let this guy register 2 people. Just scan something. There isn't much time. Help one person at least.
Now you can just sit here and
Good.
let it
Irenka's
run out of
document should
time.
hold up to any kind of scanning check now. She's as legit as she can be, without actually being legit.
I came here to help 2 people.
It doesn't always work that way. Look, you need to get out of there, please.
Milena, that permit I wasn't able to scan. What happens to Edward now?
He probably ends up in Golem. Or he gets arrested for trying to use fake documentation. Thrown into a cell somewhere. I don't know. Doesn't exactly feel like a win, does it?
No, it doesn't.
We did the best we could. Listen, thanks for being one of the good guys.
From the machine.
Oh, that got us another praxis. So let's go on and use that. Just straight up max out our strength augments. So now we got a real nice inventory.
People are
Nice
referring to
and
the
big.
machine gun. Maybe things
You know, while I'm at it and while I'm here.
The shopkeeper was late on his protective payments, so my client beat him to death with a bit.
Was it down this way? Nope.
In front of a dog.
The Santo has been
Oh.
She's lying.
Identification.
Już ani oddzieleń.
You are going to die.
It was this way. Yeah. Gonna take the booze I just kind of left here. And open up this.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Spam, by the way, isn't too terribly useful, as I only find it adds maybe 1 or 2 seconds worth of time at most. A button. Which lets us through here. Anyways,
Market for something, aren't you?
we'll go on and see y'all next time, viewers. Cheers.